Russian spacecraft crashes into moon, officials confirm. It was an unmanned flight, so luckily no Russians died
Right.
or anything like that.
I bet the moon didn't know that it was unmanned. Because we all know whose side the moon's on. It's fighting for Ukraine.
You mean Moon Crane? This week sponsored by Moon Crane. They're trying to get back to the moon because even though we've been there in the fucking 60s, apparently it's very difficult. So going back costs a lot of money, especially when you plough the rocket into the moon.
There's not going to be a moon to go back to, is there?
just like the Americans will go back. Like, right, let's get back to the moon, boys. Can't wait. Get some more footsteps on the moon, replace that flag, and then they pull up to where the moon should be, and everyone's like, the fuck?
Where's it gone?
Where's the fucking moon?
I can't do an American.
No. Leave it to me.
So, there's a rocket stood there. Months and months of preparation has gone into it. They've aimed it at the moon.
3.
So, they light the fuse at the bottom, right? And it goes,
Buzz Lightyear gets his wings out and chops the boosters off.
And then the guy just goes off to make a cup of tea.
Perfect time for a vodka break. Comes back into his office. His boss comes in. How is mission proceeding? How attached to moon are we? Like, if I ever clip something like in the car and I get a scratch, I'm like, fucking hell, it's going to be a couple $100 that. Some poor bastard's crashed a rocket.
But we haven't seen the dashcam footage. It might have been the moon's fault.
I think they're on the phone to Churchill now, putting a claim in. The moon rear-ended me.
Yeah, just fucking come out of nowhere.
I remember, speaking of space and space travel, I remember when I was in GCSE physics all them years ago, and we were talking about space and the Big Bang and stuff.
Yeah.
And when I was at school, when a teacher said something that didn't make sense to me, I always had to question it. I couldn't just fucking let it go. And
you were that guy.
So my teacher for physics was Mr. Wilcoxon, and we were learning about the origins of the universe, and he said, now, before the Big Bang, there was absolutely nothing. Yes, Mark. I was like, what caused the Big Bang then? He was like, probably just like colliding particles of dust. Went, not nothing.
Yeah, that's not nothing.
It's not nothing, Wilcox.
It sounds like something.
And then I'd get my standard response, which was, be quiet, Mark. All right, well then. Scientists have managed to pinpoint the exact centre of the universe. Yes, Mark? I was like, how can something that's infinite have a centre?
Shit.
If it goes on forever, there's no middle.
You got him there.
You know what he said? Be quiet, Mark. His next point was, now the universe is always expanding. Yes, Mark went, how does something that doesn't have an edge expand? It goes on forever. What is it expanding into? It has no definable edges, and therefore those edges cannot be expanded. Do you know what my reply to that was? Go stand in the hallway.
I'm so glad that the scientists are too smart to listen to this or watch this.
If anyone's got a problem with any of the points I've just made, email at dartballcast@gmail.co.uk and fucking bring it.